I spent years in OT school and tens of thousands of dollars only to graduate realizing I had no idea how to help with my clients. In this video, I'm going to tell you my story, what I think needs to change in the world of autism, and what I promise to deliver on this channel so that your child can actually make progress. So here's what I want to provide you on this channel. Number one, I want to look at science and current research because I love diving into the research. And so I thought, why not then share it with my community? I want to be able to give you tools that you can actually use at home. I want to have conversations with others about what might be missing in traditional therapy. How did we get here? Why is it that some are making such great progress and others aren't? What are we missing? And I want to give you real solutions that are based on the whole body approach. Hi there, I'm Dr. Dana Johnson, and I'm an occupational therapist with a PhD in child and adolescents with an emphasis on mental health and development. I'm also someone who spent years helping families who have a loved one with autism. I've worked with thousands of clients with complex motor autism, whole body apraxia, and neuromotor disabilities. And over the last 20 years, what I've learned is this. Most of what parents are told is incomplete, outdated, and just flat out wrong. I was taught that with a diagnosis of autism or other neuromotor disability, they also have an intellectual disability, especially those who can't carry on a conversation, who are known as nonverbal or non-speaking. I believe that these individuals didn't want to engage in social interactions, that they didn't want to show affection, or that they didn't understand emotions. I believe that they needed to be in special education because they didn't understand age-appropriate education. They seem to have difficulty building relationships and getting close with family members and friends. So this is why I created this channel. The families that at that time I was working with believe this. In fact, you might believe this right now about your child. I'm sure that you have stacks and stacks of evaluations and assessments all telling you the things that they can't do and how bad it is. So then why are so many families still left confused, overwhelmed, and continue to chase therapy after therapy without actually seeing results? Keep listening because we're going to talk about that. I work with individuals who may be non-speaking, self-injurious, injurious towards others, impulsive, or very dysregulated. They are the ones that many therapists don't know what to do with. Quite frankly, therapists don't understand what's actually going on. They tend to think that these individuals are just non-compliant, they're trying to get out of something, they're trying to escape from the demand. But what these individuals, my clients, and others like them struggle with the most is actually a disconnect between their brain and their body. You may have heard of dyspraxia, developmental coordination disorder, or even childhood apraxia of speech. And these are all challenges of sensory motor processing. The difficulty that my clients actually have is called whole body apraxia. And whole body apraxia is when a person has trouble planning and controlling their body movements, even though their muscles are strong and their brain understands what they want to do. It's not that they don't want to move, it's that their brain has a hard time sending the right signals to their body to make the movement happen right away. Now, this can make things hard, like walking smoothly, getting dressed, playing sports, or even sitting still. It's not because they're lazy or not trying, it's because their brain and body aren't working together the way they should. My paradigm shift came in about 2015 when I read a book where an individual with autism who was non-speaking wrote about how OT did nothing for him. And it just stopped me in my tracks. I paused. What was I missing? The therapy that he did as, with an OT was fun. Who doesn't like to jump in a ball pit, jump on a trampoline? All of those things, he said, helped support my sensory processing and regulation, but it didn't actually touch the thing that was affecting him the most. And that was this disconnect between what he wanted his body to do and what his body actually did or didn't do. So it was then that I started to look at autism through the lens of motor planning and this disconnect. Now, motor planning is how your brain figures out the steps your body needs to take to do a movement. So essentially, this happens anytime we're learning a new movement. We all go through the process of motor planning. It's like your brain making a plan before your body moves. Ultimately, what is the missing piece in most traditional approaches? Really, it's the understanding of this disconnect. It's also about regulation. It's about exercise, physical exercise movement. It's about vision, because our visual system plays a big role in our ability to move our body and get there successfully. It's about nutrition. It's about what do we put in our body for energy. It's about sleep or lack of sleep. It's about stress, even down to the cellular level and how our cells communicate. All of this contributes and is part of the same story of whole body apraxia. Autism is not just about behavior, and apraxia is not just about speech. We need a totally different approach. And that's what I want to teach you. An approach that recognizes that the issue isn't always comprehension, understanding, or cognitive ability. It's actually about getting the body moving and what's breaking down. I want to give you hope. I want to give you hope, and I also want to give you a roadmap. I don't want you to feel stuck anymore. This channel is for parents who are ready to stop waiting for change and actually start creating it. It's for professionals who want to know better, do better, and go deeper. And it's for families who refuse to underestimate their child because they know that they've always been in there and their body just isn't cooperating. If any of this sounds familiar, then you're in the right place. Join me as I dig deep and dive into all things autism, whole body apraxia, so that I can provide tools for you as the parent or a professional. Now, be sure to subscribe to this channel and please share so that others can learn as well. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.